Kathmandu Budget Kathmandu Budget Kathmandu Budget.
Your biggest expense while in Kathmandu can be transportation. Just getting into a taxi will cost you at least 300 rupee, or almost $3, which really isn't that much, but sometimes it's good to take public transportation if for no other reason than to just make up for the carbon credits it takes to travel by airplane. And it's a great way to save money if you're running a little short. Be sure to stay to the end because I'm going to give random tips on the subject throughout. Don't forget to subscribe if you have an interest in Nepal. You'll find many how-to videos in our library as well as videos on things to see and do in Nepal. Keeping in mind that our primary subscriber is tourist, even Nepali will find a few videos on interesting things to see around the Kathmandu Valley and elsewhere in Nepal. So please help us grow our channel by subscribing and hitting the like button. This channel is all about helping you get the most out of Nepal. The Kathmandu Valley has an excellent public transportation system and very inexpensive. Although I can't tell you just how much it will cost when you get to Nepal. Just get on the bus and ask the person sitting nearby how much it should cost to get to your destination. But that isn't the first question to ask. You need to ask at least 2 other people than the conductor if it's going to where you want to go. If you have the destination on your phone, you should show them the word. The Nepalese language is very difficult to speak, and many of the destinations sound the same in Nepali. There are even places in Nepal with the same name. I seen it with something nearby, like you could say Satobato, near the traffic police department, rather than just trying to say the word Satobato. Anyway, ask a couple people how much to go to your destination and then get that much change out to give to the conductor. If you ask only the conductor, he may tell you that it's more than it should be. Although you can motion for a bus to stop sometimes, it's best to find the bus parks or official bus stops if you're in Kathmandu city. You can ask a merchant at any of the stores you pass along the way, where can I find a bus to this destination? Also, as you walk down the street, you can often hear bus conductors call out their destinations, and they will stop for you if you just wave at them. Need an English-speaking person? The best one to ask would be a young man. Not all the girls have been able to go to school until very recently. Also, many of the young girls are really shy to speak English. Now that you're on the bus, who to sit next to? Try to sit next to a young person and be sure to say namaste when you sit down. He or she will help you to pay the right amount and make sure you find your bus stop. As well. Please know the people are extremely friendly, and having you sit next to them just might make their day. So if you'd like to teach them how to say good morning in German or Japanese, that would even be better. You'll notice there are small white vans seating passengers, as well as the big buses. Now Kathmandu has some electric buses running in the city, and they are really nice. The tempos are often quite old, with just bench seats that are not comfortable at all. Not only that, but there can be as many as 25 passengers in these 10-passenger vehicles. Limited in the routes that they have, and often just come to a rolling stop to let passengers out. I really do have to stress that you need to be in excellent health and good strength to take the buses. However, they do reserve a few seats up front for elderly, women, and often others in need. But don't be surprised if you're offered a seat up front if they notice that you're. Be very careful getting off the bus. Motorcycles often ride on the wrong side of the road and even on the sidewalk. It's getting better though. There are speed limits and CCTV cameras and traffic police on just about every corner. If you wonder when the best time to take a bus ride is, well, the best times are before 9 a.m. and between 11 and 4 during the day. But Saturday is usually a day the buses are almost empty sometimes. Yes, they can still get pretty filled up, but not all that likely. Traffic is better on Saturdays too, so it's a good day to take in some sights by bus hopping if you're at all adventurous. One tip, when it gets crowded though on the bus, sometimes there's a problem with pickpockets, so be careful with your things. If you want to go outside the valley, sometimes you'll need to pay for a ticket in advance and take a tourist bus. The tourist buses are quite nice, with some of them even having a toilet on board. I really don't recommend a local bus for long trips. You can ask your guest house manager to help you to get the ticket. You'll need help with this because there are several bus parks that go to all different destinations. 3 reasons not to take a local bus. They are bumpy and the seats aren't comfortable, number 1. Number 2, it will take a lot longer because they will stop much more often. And 3, they break down very often, so you can really be delayed. Even if they put you on another bus, you won't likely get your money back either. If you don't have a lot of time, you can download 2 apps onto your phone, InDrive and Patao. InDrive is a bit less expensive. In either service, you'll be saving money over just hailing a taxi on the street. They also have motorcycle taxis, which will save you money over a car, but they don't provide you with a helmet, so it really isn't for the faint-hearted. I do need to give you one final tip about riding a bus in the Kathmandu Valley. If you're in a hurry or have a lot of luggage, just call a taxi. Don't try to take a bus. I hope you have a wonderful time in Nepal. We have other videos on transportation, medical, and lots of videos on things to see and do in Nepal. So I hope you subscribe. See you next time.